Hey, good morning. Thanks for tuning in. I got a couple issues, couple things I've been thinking about, and I need y'all to support this agenda by subscribing to my YouTube channel at Heavily Motivated on YouTube. I need a like, I need comments, I need shares so that this message can get out to just more people. Um, it's just a lot going on today. Every time you turn on the news, it's always the same thing. Somebody's getting shot. There's a robbery. There's some kind of violence going on, being perpetuated at such a high level. And my question is, why do we hate ourselves so much? Because if you really analyze the situation, a lot of the violence and ignorance is a derivative of some sort of self-hate that's going on and that's laying inside of us all. So it's like we have so much self-hate and so much anger and so much rage that, at the slightest inkling, we'll lash out against someone that looks like us. And we'll kill them, or we'll try to kill them. And we'll do it with no hesitation. And why is this so? What happened? Where did this come from? Why do we hate ourselves and hate those that look like us so much that we have a strong desire to particularly remove them from the earth and end their existence? It's crazy. Is it because of lack of role models? Is it because of lack of ambition? Is it because of immature mind states? Is it because what? What do you think it's because? Is it because drugs? Is it because ignorance? Is it because of some kind of slavish mentality? Do we have a post-traumatic slave syndrome going on where we just lost and we're still reaching out for our identity, and in the midst of trying to find our identity, we're quick to destroy anything that may symbolically threaten us, but it doesn't really threaten us. It can make us greater, but we'll destroy it quick. And it's weird. It's a weird concept, and that's what I want to really get into and talk about, is what's going on in this black male psyche out here in society, where every time you turn on the news, it's somebody running up on somebody with a gun and unloading their gun, but the person looks like them. We talk about the blue on black violence. If a police shoots somebody, it's headline news. If a white person shoots a black person, it's headline news. But let's get back to all this black on black violence that's going on every day. It's gang banging, it's ignorance, it's afraid. Guys can't fight, they don't have coping skills. And I'm just wondering, where does this come from? What's going on? How can we get back into our children's lives and raise them in a way where they realize that violence isn't the only option? Is it the video games? Is it because they're growing up watching everything on TV? They're exposed to so much. The video games are improving their accuracy to shoot and handle weapons and, develop strategies like Call of Duty. If you got kids that's professionals with that, give them a paintball gun and watch what they do. The kids will put in work. And it's just out of control. It's out of hand. And my encouragement, my motivation to y'all is, let's start this conversation. Let's start blogging about it, talking about it, commenting about it. Because if we don't, we're just going to be going down a slippery slope. And that's what Heavily Motivated is about. We're trying to get this message out. We're going to develop hope. We want to be a voice for the voiceless and be hope for the hopeless, and give the inspiration for those that feel like they have no destination or dream or goals. We can do it together, but I can't do it without you. That's why I'm here on YouTube, getting this movement going. And whether you're watching this on Instagram, whether you're seeing it on Facebook or Twitter, I need you to go to YouTube. I need you to subscribe to the channel, and let's start getting this relevant. Let's get these posts popping up. Let's get Heavily Motivated thoughts and situations popping up in the algorithm for YouTube and in the algorithm for Facebook, so that we can counter-react to all this violence and all the foolishness that's always popping up on everybody's timeline. Everybody's subscribing to all kind of stuff. Subscribe to this leadership skills that I'm trying to develop. Subscribe to these positive images that I'm trying to develop out here. Just subscribe to this pipeline, not from the cradle to prison, but I'm talking about a pipeline from prison to fatherhood, because we got enough men coming out of prison that they can get on this pipeline from prison to fatherhood or a successful citizen. And that's what we need. We can't do it alone. We can do it together. And that's it, man. I ask that y'all be encouraged. I ask that you reach out to somebody that's struggling with whatever their situation is today and let them know that they are good enough, that they can make it, that they can do it. And remember that it's something weird going on. It's an epidemic of self-hatred going on, and we have to fight it. We have to stand up against it. But first, we have to understand it. All right? Stay heavily motivated. Peace.